I don't know, you've got to do an elevator pitch and tell us who you are in the elevator on the way down. What is up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today we have a guest coming back on the show. So she was actually on episode number 4 and now she's back on for episode 204. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes, what goes into it, what we do, how it all happens. But first I do have a little bit of work to do, so let's get into that. All right, so that is done. Just had a few clients this morning. I did want to take you guys in there and film that, but unfortunately the gym I go to, I can't really video too much. It's a community gym, so they don't really allow filming, which I think is actually a good thing because you haven't got people filming everywhere, but I just can't show you guys too much content. I will sneak you in there one day to show you that. So now just about to get home and start setting up for the podcast. Okay, time to have some breakfast, have a quick shower, and that's probably all I have time for before we'll start setting up and before our guest gets here. See what this person's working on over here. Quick wardrobe change. We're ready. Max got an ice block.
Did you call it an ice block?
What is it called?
Icy pole?
Ice
Is
block.
that wrong?
I don't know.
James told me that was wrong too.
What does he call?
Ice block? Is it a Victorian thing to call an icy pole?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
So funnily enough, this is actually where I get quite nervous as well when we have a guest on. We used to set up there so it's a bit more of a dramatic backdrop and all that sort of stuff, but we just found it was a bit overwhelming for our guests, and we kind of want them to feel natural and just have a natural conversation. So we decided to just use the booth, a lot more comfortable, and just works a lot better. We do like to get a coffee beforehand with the guests just to chill and have a conversation and just try to relax both our nerves. Again, it's not nervous in a bad way, it's just more anxious, excitement, keen to get it going, all that sort of stuff. So it's good to just take a second, take a breath before we actually get started. It will be nice one day when we have a setup that we don't have to pull down and build up every single time. I don't know, you've got to do an elevator pitch and tell us who you are in the elevator on the way down.
Here we go.
Ready?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Alex. I just got told I have to give you a little elevator pitch and I have about 10 seconds to tell you that. I don't know what to say.
Push on the spot.
I know these guys through health and fitness, been on a really epic fitness journey myself and love just living a life true to who I am, following my heart, really into my health and fitness, stepping back into training in a more sustainable place now, not coming from a place of burnout. And don't forget to breathe. I feel like I should be in a white shirt as well.
No, you're the center of attention.
Didn't even plan that. Or did you plan that?
Nope.
So episode 4 to 204.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's been cool. Cool journey.
Crazy how much can change in, 3 years?
Yeah. And now we're all here in Melbourne.
Back together.
Yeah.
Ooh, together for the first time.
Yes.
Not even back together.
No.
Together at last.
Together at last.
Together at last. I had to think that. I was like, did we meet in person? You never know. Sometimes when you're just like connected with people on social media, it's you feel like you know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were actually, before the podcast, we're trying to figure out how we connected. And I'm pretty sure I just followed you randomly through some post that we found through some fitness competition.
Yeah.
And then you reached out to come on the podcast for the first time.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's even funny for us looking back on where we started. Like back when we started, probably when we talked to you, we were talking into this like $100 microphone ball thing.
Between us.
Between us. Sounded terrible. Probably looked terrible because we were in just some back room in the house. And now we have this set up here.
Awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool to see that evolution and continue, you know, like we were saying before, of looking back on where you started and how far you've come and just how that growth happens like over time as well. Yeah.
Free on the podcast anyway. Okay, that'll do. Thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.
Hey guys, if you want to live your best life, have guns like this, feel mentally and physically top tier, get on In-situ Collective. Would recommend 10 out of 10.
Become a supporter.
Yes, or an athlete. Only $44 a month.
We made this chest.
Yeah, you did.
Podcast is done. Need to sit down and have a little rest. I find once the podcast's over, especially when we have a guest, it's very mentally draining. So it takes a lot, in a good way, because there's a lot of focus, a lot of conversation. That was a really good episode. So make sure you check it out. Episode 204. Like I said, Alex was on episode 4, so it was so cool to have her on 200 episodes later. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to have a little rest, then probably do a workout. I'll try and take you in for the workout. So I'll see you soon. Just needed to take a second. Take a couple of breaths, have some pre-workout watermelon, then we'll get to the gym. So I'll see how busy the gym is, whether I talk to you or just record a couple of bits and pieces. But if you like the look of the workouts, you can become an in-situ athlete like Matthew. And follow along with the program. You'll get access to the back end of the community as well. So Mac and I post in there a fair bit, just trying to get you guys a little bit more involved in the podcast and the business and social events and all that sort of stuff. So if you would like access to that, become a supporter of the show. And depending on the level of commitment is depending on what level you'll get access to. Okay, obviously we're not podcasting anymore, out walking the dogs. Stop. All right, that was not easy trying to film, talk and walk these crazy little sausages. So like I was trying to say outside, podcast is obviously done. Thanks again, Alex, for coming on. Absolute epic episode. Yeah, still can't believe that she was number 4. Now it's 204. Crazy how far we've come. And obviously tried to get the workout done. I only got a couple of exercises in and just ran out of steam. Just didn't have the energy. So I come home, had some lunch, had a few more clients. Now I'm going to try and catch up with Nathan from a few episodes ago to get a workout done with him, or finish my workout and watch him work out and make sure he gets it done. All right, so if you did enjoy this content, this behind the scenes, this vlog style episode, make sure you let us know in the comments. Just give us a thumbs up, don't even care, just an emoji in the comments. That would be good. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of behind the scenes, behind the In-situ podcast scenes.